Well, it is Tuesday morning, and I was truly hoping there would be more information to share with you than I had yesterday. And the great news is, no, we didn't get much new information overnight. But I do have some fun tidbits, some reminders, and hopefully some information that'll help you enjoy the upcoming Saturn Awards. And that's where I'm going to start. Yeah, last week we found out that Outlander did fantastic as far as the Saturn Award nominations go. What we didn't find out though is how and when we can watch the Saturn Awards. And here, one of the posts that shares Katrina being nominated for Best Actress does tell us that the Saturn Awards will be live streamed February 4th on Electric Now 1. So I'm assuming that means we'll be able to watch it on YouTube if we need to, and wherever you are, you will have access to be able to watch the show live, which is good news because some people aren't where it's going to air. And so all of us who want to support whoever you want to support during the award ceremony should be able to watch and support their actors and actresses and shows right in real time. I'm still just over the moon at how many nominated shows there are that I watch, how many actors and actresses are nominated that I've adored for years. So for me, this is going to be really cool to watch. I cannot wait to see who actually walks home with an award. And now I wanted to show you something really fun that Graham shared with us. So here we have Graham McTavish. He posted this himself. It says, I watched the TV with my father in 1969 as Neil Armstrong united the world in a moment of inspiring hope. I grew up wanting to be only one thing, an astronaut. Thank you, NASA, for the next best thing, having the honor to stand on the floor of Mission Control in Houston to see the International Space Station pass over New Zealand, to climb into the Artemis capsule that will begin our next great adventures in manned space travel, to meet the incredible people who work to make this all happen, and to meet a real-life astronaut, Mark Vandal Hay. I'm going to pronounce that wrong. I do apologize. To call it a dream come true scarcely does justice to a truly wonderful day. A boy's dream come true, astronauts, and space travel are the hashtags he's used. And yeah, that would actually be very cool. I've never wanted to be an astronaut, but I enjoy space. So that would be absolutely cool. Let's see what other pictures he shared here. Oh, yeah. So I think that whoever has built the capsule signs it. So those are all the signatures of the people who have put time and effort into the capsule. Yep, here we go. Close up of the signatures. Very, very, very cool. Oh, yeah, look at that. Actually walking through. Well, see, he shouldn't have been playing cowboys. He should have been playing astronauts on TV. Very cool. Let's see, what else? Welcome to Mission Control, Graham McTavish. How awesome is that to have you officially welcomed? Oh, wow. Just gives you the perspective, the enormity, literally, of what it takes to go to outer space. And here again, just wow. He looks so proud and happy to be there, though. Yay. And we got our NASA symbol there, just in case you weren't quite sure. Yep, he's sitting like he's going to be taking off here any minute. Hopefully they don't have a space camp moment. Videos and just chatting with one of the directors, people there who are working. Very cool. Maybe that was the astronaut. I'm not familiar with all of the astronauts, so I don't know. And there he is, just looking over at Mission Control. That, again, what a super cool dream to come true. I was kind of joking that being a part of this channel and being a part of a couple things outside the channel have allowed me to meet some people that I would not have otherwise met. And of course, for me on a much smaller scale, this is what is happening for Graham on a larger scale to be able to get access to places like this because he's well known, and this has been a dream. It is really fantastic. So now we just need to let Sam be James Bond and everybody will be good. Now I'm going to try to show some video posts here. I do notice that when I show videos, things go out of sync more. So bear with me. I do want to show you the videos, and I will try to keep my trap shut so as not to mess up the syncing too much. Okay, I'll be honest, I thought this was a commercial for the couple next door. It is not. It's for a fragrance. Um, which is highly appropriate. I've heard nothing but good things about the couple next door, including its broken streaming records for Channel 4 for the best drama, most streamed drama.
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
And it's a
Suburban
commercial.
desire. Indulge in the forbidden.
I thought it was a
hidden
commercial.
behind white picket fences. New fragrance from the couple next door.
I'm not sure if there was any real point in sharing that other than I thought it was hilarious that if that's real, it's not quite as bad as our fragrance commercials that make it seem like the commercial is for anything but a fragrance. This time I thought it was for, or come watch the couple next door, and no, it's for a fragrance. Like, I think, is that actually real? It reminds me of the Saturday Night Live commercials where it's a spoof on real advertisements. So, it's hard to believe, but okay. Now, I do have another video to share, this time with just more Sam-centric. And once again, he is going to show us a great way to enjoy his gin.
Hi there, this is Sassenach Classics, and we're going to be making the Sassenach Tom Collins. For this cocktail, you're going to need 2 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of lemon juice, half an ounce of simple syrup, and we're going to top that up with some club soda and a little lemon wheel or lemon wedge to garnish. Let's make the Sassenach Tom Collins. Ice, 2 ounces, wild Scottish gin, and there, generous pour. An ounce of fresh lemon juice, and then 1 ounce simple syrup. Shake that. Everyone loves Tom Collins.
Shaking, very nice, okay. Hold on.
Now you can't even open. I can't even open it, Jimmy. I'm gonna get this. What am I doing wrong? Okay, nicely chilled glass, some ice. We are going to strain this. And top with a little bit of soda. Garnish with a lemon wedge. Get your Tom Collins before they come and get it.
Okay, that was not bad. We've seen him mix a few drinks. It always seems to include the simple syrup. I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty sure I'm just watching the same drinks be mixed over and over again. I do have one more bit of fun to share. I know, a very short video because there just wasn't tons of stuff right now. But at least I found something.
Even if you were friends with someone and you work with them, being in a camper van for that long is different.
It is. You learn a lot about their bodily functions, and we get on very well. We're very competitive, and part of the show, especially in the first season in Scotland, we had a sort of competition. We would compete in a lot of sports. We did the Highland Games in Scotland, so we threw cabers and picked up heavy stones. And in New Zealand, we tried to continue that, but I realized quite early on that Graham was actually quite good. He's actually quite good at stuff, and so he actually beat me in most of the things, apart from the welly tossing.
Okay, you have a gift.
I do. I'm quite a good tosser. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
He's a good tosser. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that British slang for like not so great person? And let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty sure I'm usually pretty good on my British slang, and I'm pretty sure that being a tosser is something you don't really want to be. Now, I did want to share my behind the scenes for the week. Isn't really a video so much as, although I will put some reference video here. Ooh, magic of editing. It is a change to an episode that was created to round out Brianna's story. Now, in this episode, we have this storyline for Brianna where she is, as we all know, having trouble fitting in with her new job, being the only female. doing the type of work she's doing that is actual intellectual engineering, making things work kind of a job, and as opposed to, the secretary who gets coffee kind of a job. At any rate, she's had a struggle since she started, and to kind of show that she's finally made her way, we have this ending where she is having a drink with the fellas at the pub, and it kind of lets us know that it might have taken some work, but yeah, she's found her footing, she's been accepted, and it was a way to end that storyline. However, the creators wanted something a little more family oriented for her, a way to kind of bring her back to the fact that she's left this family behind back in time. And so instead of ending it with that jaunty pub scene, which really was a nice scene, they end it with her talking at the cemetery to her family that is lost in the past. And I really do think that this was a really good decision on the creator's part, because Outlander is obviously a romance, adventure, history, drama. It's really big on all of those things. But I think essentially, especially over the years in these past few seasons, as we've watched the Fraser family build, we've come to see that this series really is about your family, your clan, your people, your community. And so having it end with her talking to her family as best as she can, I think was a really, really nice way to change things up and yet keep that connection there for us. Now, there was a second story behind the scenes too, but there wasn't a lot to it, and that is the fact that they filmed one thing twice having to do with young William when he falls off his horse there in the swamp. Yeah, I'm assuming the stuntman, not Charles, had to fall off his horse twice to get the right shot to make it look like it was both endangering William's life, and two, kept the safety of the stuntman in mind. And so a second filming was required to get just the right look to give us this scene, which I always think is really great when the creators go that little extra mile in both of these scenes to give us something visually and emotionally appropriate for the story taking place, for the characters as they're growing and changing, as we're getting to know William. So it was really a wonderful way to, in both cases, again, get us a little further into the story, bring us closer to what's happening with Brianna emotionally, and with William just understanding the kind of man he's grown to be as he tries to survive his plight. Speaking of plights, before I do go, because this is the end of the video, so if y'all are done and don't want to hear my spiel, thank you for joining me. Very, very much appreciate it every week. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you're enjoying this video. Commenting is always appreciated. And before I go, though, I did want to thank everyone for your well wishes for my daughter. For anybody who's been a friend of the channel for a while, you've probably heard me go on about how my daughter is yet home again for tonsillitis, strep throat. Her throat in general is constantly causing her issues, and it's been a struggle this past year especially. So we finally had a recommendation from her pediatrician to go see an ENT, an ear, nose, and throat specialist, who, upon looking at her throat and with a just shorter discussion about how much time she's missed from school, the fact that she snores like a trucker, or no offense to truckers, I also snore like a trucker. It comes down from my family. I used to have nightmares because my dad and mom slept in the room next to me, and I would have dreams that I was being chased by bears or monsters on a pretty regular occasion. At any rate, she gets the snoring on us. She also has this pain and trouble, and so finally we have a tonsillectomy on the schedule for the 21st of December. I did say in an earlier post that I don't expect that will affect my video creation any more than her being home on vacation would have originally. As the kids around here usually get off 2 weeks for winter break, where the kids, just don't have to worry about homework for a week or 2 weeks. Mine will be laying in bed for about 1 week, unable to talk and being force-fed copious amounts of ice cream, sherbet, and popsicles. Also, probably chicken noodle soup. She really digs chicken noodle soup. But yeah, again, I wanted to just thank everybody for the well wishes, for those of you who have watched us struggle and were pulling for her to get a tonsillectomy as soon as possible. It was necessary. Like I said, the specialist within a few minutes was like, yeah, we're going to schedule her for a tonsillectomy. How soon can we get you in? Once again, I want to thank everyone for joining me for this video today. It's kind of haphazard again. I don't like it when we don't really have any news, but I tried to find a few things to share with you. So thank you again for joining me here. Thank you to my patrons and my members. I know I've been really terrible about getting extra content out. I just honestly don't know what you all want. However, while I've got you here, for those of you who are still here, I want to let you know that next week I'm going to be doing 2 live chats, not streaming, just live. And I will put up the information for Zoom in a post in the next few days that will have a link to an Outlander chat, which will take place before Christmas week, and then a second chat on another day for Star Trek people. So if you happen to like both, keep an eye out for both links. And again, these will not be streamed. These are just chats between fans. And until my next video, please feel free to check out any of my previous videos. There are a few. And until next time, I will see you there. And until our next video, please feel free to use... oh my gosh.